And welcome back to one of these too. So, we are actually having a quiet turn last turn, which is good for me. And unload these guys. And I'm going to shift you up to there because I just feel a little bit worried about it. These new air landing guys aren't great, but they fill holes. But then they're all in reserve. There's no chance of me attacking at this point. I need an infantry corps before that's even a threat thing. Okay. I wonder why 54 is highlighted on those guys. I've never seen that before. As we come south, we might see the occasional. Even though I'm going to hold, they'll have tanks in reserve. Yeah, definitely there's going to be much movement for me here. Right, you need to come further south. Build this keep. What's that other HQ? At here I'm building along a line, eh? No, we got the river line being defended, that's the important part. Here we got a chance. No we don't. Get you off the line. Okay, we can get out, that's good. And then we're going to pull you back to here. We need to refit. If you guys want to refit as well. Really don't you want to be digging like crazy. Right. I have to give up some level 3 forts. Down here. Maybe we need to got tank support. Those did not. You should be on reserve. And you should all be on reserve. This is looking okay, we're holding the port. We're going to continue to hold the port. There's just one. There's a stack go up there. These guys are digging in the best they can. The Transcaucasus front. Maybe I'll come forward a bit further forward. Push a few supplies forward. Yeah, I had actually decent losses last turn, so hopefully they'll have another turn like that. I'm not expecting it to work, but yeah, I'm hopeful. Can always be hopeful. Right, another turn where the Germans didn't do anything. That's amazing for me because that's just wasted them so much more time. Give my guys a little bit more time to dig in and get into position. I'm happy with how this is looking now, actually. I'm going to resist the temptation to surge forwards here. There's a big temptation. And we can have a look at smacking the security unit. Yeah, see. This is why you have to resist the temptation. But this is key. I mean, 2 turns of me just being able to sit in my lines. These guys have refreshed now, they can come down. And we've got this really strong line of forts coming up. Everyone in Leningrad is dug in like ticks. Yeah. I'm going to declare myself quite fairly happy with this situation. And that is looking like they've massed most of the Iranians down here. Alright, let's have a look at my reserves. Only 12,000 men in my reserves. Send them to the northern front. I was going to have a look at my air, because I never look at my air. And this is something else I've been sleeping on. As far as I know, these guys are all just like ready in the yeah, because you can't send them to the front because they are on the front. Apprentice fighter is normal. Nothing in the build member. Yeah, can't build any yet. It's just kind of fire and forget as far as I know. Okay. Build some more mortar regiments. Some heavy rockets and some light rockets. But these are no longer useful. Anti-tank regiments. Rifle corps. You make rifle corps now. Did that pop up? Into this we can't. This has to be free. Three divisions. There we go. All 54 army. No, I cannot build them into rifle corps. Maybe I can build, however, at 5 points each. Change that down to 5. Do you know what? I'll take 5 rifle corps. They'll be useful. Right, on to the next one. Oh, here we go. I'm not getting lucky 3 turns in a row. They retreated, but even losses. Look, they actually took more losses than me. This guy's going to splatter. There we go, 11,000. 5,000. Further north than I was expecting. Unless this is just the start of the offensive. This guy's held, which is excellent for me. Routed. Held again. Yep, this is good. It's stopping them getting the free wide hole. 110k lost there. 5 there. If you get a free wide, you've got ways to push guys through without having any movement penalties. Oh, there you go, another one down here, another 9k. Maybe they're waiting to build these armoured units up more. Just a retreat there, that's not too bad. They routed, but because these weren't too heavy, they were just scouted. Oh, there they go. Took them 2 hits to get through the forts though. And they splatted at 6k, 4k. This is what I was worried about. No, they're not going to go for this 15k then. Oop, maybe they're moving these guys up to do that. Is there a chance I might be able to get them back? Nope. Nope. I suppose if I hit this guy, I might be able to make space. Depends what's there on my turn, doesn't it? Should I continue to retreat them? Didn't think they'd smash you like that. Ooh, 14k there. 14k. Yep, there's my front line. That's where we have a forged line on the donuts. Yeah, if they can shift this guy here, these guys are lost. The best I might get lucky and they leave them open room to blow into the supply lines and mess stuff up. And then they push those guys back. Alright, so 300 sorties and it's about 120,000. And it only costs them, they're actually getting men disabled back still. Right, we ain't touching the north. Or the Moscow line. At some point they might weaken it enough and they have to expand. But they are going to have troops to push it into this new land. Yeah, then you hit here. This is where things get interesting. You're going to have to move this guy down. Let's pivot this force here to help fill this gap. Let's counterattack there. So we brought those out. Pull the tanks back, put the infantry on the line. Tanks on reserve. You're into bunker and refit. Make sure you guys are all refitting. Bunker depot. My whole back line's now refitting. Won't be ordering up any more troops. Now let's pull the smashed units back and refit them. I'm actually going to build another depot here. Right. My big hope here is to smash a hole like that. And try to fit a cavalry unit into it. I can't. I have, however, saved them for this turn by doing that. I'd like to say that's for this turn. I have no misapprehensions about how long they're going to last after that. And we've also got a tank unit here. That took 36 tanks out. That's good. You also should be refitting. You should be refitting. We are refitting. Alright, let's checkerboard the front. Pull my tank corps back. Put them in reserve. Yeah, we're basically just going to checkerboard this. Make it hard for them to advance. They're going to have to attack every one of these. Only going to slow them for a turn, but yeah, it's a turn. And then you should refit as well. Possibly in there. Interesting life choices. Right, I think my reserves. In these new rifle corps are going to be quite useful down south. So we need to go to theatre box. Area reserves. Max TOE. No. Percent TOE. Above 80. And then we're going to transfer you all to the map. Think. Still 73,000 people here. No, I'm still going to send you to the map. Because those few corps should hopefully be able to, even if they end up in Stalingrad. Now we're doing their job. Yeah, now I can start forming rifle corps. Which might be a useful thing to do up here. Yep. Or we could use 2 corps in a division and that thing. Or you could use 2 corps and a what should I call it? Odd. Make one. One's not bad. I mean, I don't need to bring my front too far together at the moment. Build another 5 in the depot because at least they'll be strong enough to the ship out. Because it's probably taking troops off my front line. But, who cares? Mapmen just took a dip. What happens to get hit in the face that hard? The grass service is probably going to be interesting. Germans armed full, manpower full. Manpower pool's dropped. We have made them drain it quite heavy. Right. Let's get hit in the face again. Yay! And here we go. They definitely want to capture those guys. 16,000. They were out of supplies. But I'd say 10,000. On the plus side, they're not going forwards. It's mid-June already. So, that hold, very important. And routed heavily. They routed. Held. Held. Yeah, go on, hold. I don't like that 89 unit sitting there. I'm very confused now because it switched just as I looked up at my monitor and thought, why is my monitor doing something different than I am? Nope, they're not finished down here, not 5k. Shattered that guy. Routed. They retreated. This isn't much of a push, is there? A little further north, we just hold them. Didn't even break a layer of fortifications, that's good. Why having this river line is important, because they're getting up to 1s and 2s on the river. We should hopefully be able to hold them on the Don Donets line, because I think it turns into the Don here. This is the Don, this is the Don. I think this is still the Don. Oh, they retreated. Need to make sure I reinforce along this river line. They routed. Oof, 13,000 casualties. 8,000 casualties. 7,000 casualties. Now this is a bit more of a problem. That is a massive hole they just created. Alright, so we got 500 sorties into the air. Took 159,000 losses, so they're 14,000, so one-sided. You're done for. I might be able to slow them a little bit more, given that these guys have never had time. Then up here, they just smashed a hole I'm going to have to deal with. Yeah. Thankfully, I've got these new cores coming out. They're not massive yet, but they should hopefully fill a gap. But that's actually, now I've got time for another turn. Let's do something about this. Do the HQ out there. No reason to risk commanders. Thank you, Stammer. Got that rail line. Got that rail line. Got that rail line again. They're dead, they may also die again. Riding service. You're in reserve, refitting. Get that HQ back as well. Build a new depot up here because we're about to lose the one at the back. You get across the river. Refit. I'm not expecting the river to hold for that long, but hey, more measure of revenge. Right, here. Let's take these battered guys, throw them out in a defensive line. Hopefully, they will refit into something useful. I'm going to have to take this one unit here, I'm going to take units from here, and from here. The other reason you want relatively thick lines. At least this gives me some guys I can throw down into the front. We've got such a reserve here though. Probably means that they have to strip other parts of the front. Have a look, see. Let's bring you down to here. Do have this tank all here. They're built up. Let's keep them honest. If we can get them to respond to this, anyone can retreat back into level 3 forts, do so. And this cavalry division could push like that, but that's not worth it. Here I can bring quite a good force in. And just lose myself 2k men. Let's shuffle these guys down south as well. That's probably just going to get that guy attacked, but you know, its supplies being used somewhere. Somehow I'm still holding Smolensk, and I'm not sure how. And north we're not doing anything. Right, let's get these guys railing down to about here. And then some more raining down to here. And then we go to our reserves, which isn't a hotkey. Let's see is what I'm after. Transfer to the map. 168,000 men. Basically just replacing our losses. Right. Let's see what happens. This will take us to July. Oh, you held them on the river. Up until then, shattered. Yeah, they were across the river already. They surrendered, but this is causing them to bring tanks back. This buys us another week on the front. They routed as well. They routed. They routed. Yep. A lot of this is just a hole I've thrown, like troops I've thrown in to fill a hole now. Is this an attempt to surround all this lot, I wonder? Nope, they got routed as well. A bit more moving around now. They held? Wow. Sorry. Well done, men. Heroes of the Soviet Union. Oh, one unit holding its attack. Doing the job though, they're just buying me time for these guys to dig in. Wish my fortified line kind of curved a bit more, but I'm still expecting Stalingrad. They rent. They rent. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Everyone's getting punched in the face. Oh, they took that one out. Actually pushing on Smolensk. Okay, could have been worse. That gets them to the river again. Rostov is on the wrong side of the river. And they're pushing on Sevastopol. Alright. Come on, be about done. Okay, 360 and only 96k losses. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I've up to my river line, but my river line's at least dug in now. Now I've got another line to fall back to here. I might be able to hold Stalingrad. We'll just ignore this big hole here, shall we? That's a problem for next time. See you then.